Today we're going to show you how easy it is to run our CRD Labs Botrytis test. There's two ways to run our Botrytis test. First is early detection. By doing early detection, you can tell when spores are present in the grow environment before your plants are infected. If you have symptomatic plants or just want to see if you have an infection, you can run the immediate test, which takes about 10 minutes. Usually with molds and fungus, by the time you can see the issue, it's too late to treat effectively. With this test, you'll be able to know what's going on in your garden before it shows. There's 4 easy steps to running a Botrytis test. The first step is sample prep. Take out one of the green top dropper bottles, find the sample that you'd like to find, and cut that out. You can take samples from any part of the plant, the leaves, the stems, the roots, or even fruit. If you're using roots, make sure you remove and clean any soil from the sample. If you're taking a sample of a stem or a thicker leaf, break it down a little bit farther than you would with a standard sample. Next step is cutting out the sample. And we recommend taking the white lid off and using that as your cookie cutter to cut out the perfect sample size. Break it up, stick it right into the dropper. Once you have your plant sample in the tube, add 3 BBs that we provide in the kit. Make sure both the white cap and the green cap are just nice and snug, and shake it up for about 15 seconds. At this stage, once you've shaken your sample up, you can either add the germination pad and do the early detection test, or just run a test immediately. To run a 10-minute test, remove just the green bottle cap and add 10 drops in there. Put the cap back on, set it aside. The test strips come in this resealable container. Pop it open and pull out a fresh test strip. On the top there's a red handle, and at the bottom is the blue indicator of where the water level should be. Place it in the liquid and put a 10-minute timer on, and your test will be done. We have 2 results here. This test is a negative. This one with 2 lines is a positive. You'll see a guide on how to read the test. The top line is the control line. This tells you if the test worked or not. The lower line tells you the level of botrytis found in the sample. It's important to note that even if you see a faint line or looks gray, that's a positive result for botrytis. The darker the line, the higher level of botrytis. With botrytis, it's important to know a few things first. First is how the disease spreads in your garden. Botrytis spreads with spores through the air that land on the leaves of your plants. A spore is like a microscopic seed for the fungi. When it lands on your plants and the conditions are right, it germinates and infects your plant. The next part you should know about is how it grows inside your plant. What's growing inside your plant is called mycelium. It's kind of like the roots of a fungus. With the early detection phase, we can detect the spores by germinating them and testing for the mycelium with our Botrytis test. To run the germination step, take the plant sample after you've shaken it up, remove the white cap from the bottle, take the germination pads from the second pop top, and add that to the bottle as well. Now that we have the germination pad in there, set it aside in a cool, dark place and let it sit for 12 to 24 hours before running a test. Over that 12 to 24 hours, any spores that are in this sample should germinate, and then we can test for it. The CRD Botrytis test is testing for the mycelium, not the spores. That's why this stage is so important for early detection. Thanks for learning about the CRD Labs Botrytis test today. If you have any questions or would like to purchase a kit, visit www.crbdlabs.com.